Welcome to Lesson 1. So why do we assess? Assessment is an integral aspect of the teaching and learning process. It helps to identify the strengths and challenges of learners and enables you to choose appropriate teaching strategies. It should be based on the learning outcomes in visual arts, drama, music, and dance, which specify what learners should know, understand, and be able to do with regards to the different art forms. You should conduct assessments regularly to provide learners with information regarding their strengths as well as areas needing improvement. Assessments also provides you with information on the learning process and allows you to review the methods used for teaching. We therefore recommend that you use a variety of assessment strategies to facilitate learning in the creative arts. Assessments also provides a basis for recording and reporting. The following questions will help you to check the quality of your approach to assessment. 1. Is it learner-centered and teacher-directed? 2. Does it support teaching and learning objectives? 3. Has the criteria for assessments been made clear to everyone? 4. Is it ongoing? 5. Does it include a balance of formal and informal strategies? 6. Does it focus on product and process? 7. Does it provide opportunities for learners to revise or change their work? 8. Is it responsive to different types of knowledge? 9. Does it respond to expanded opportunities for intelligence and creativity? 10. Does it take into account the learner's diagnostic assessment information? 11. Is it equitable for all participants? 12. Is it responsive to collaborative and cooperative learning? 13. Does it measure the learner's individual growth rather than comparing them to each other? 14. Are the assessment tools easily understood and well ordered? Do you know the different types of assessments? There are 3 types of assessments. They are all generally referred to as assessments, but there are differences between them and what they aim to achieve. Below is an illustration of the 3 types of assessments: diagnostic, formative, and summative assessments. Complement each other, and all 3 should be used to form a comprehensive profile of student achievement. Let's discuss assessment practices. Arts activities usually take a longer period to complete. You will find that learners naturally continue to raise ideas, revise understanding, refine skills, and experience new feelings as they go through the process. The end product, which is the piece of artwork, is an extension of the important journey that your learners have taken. Assessments should reflect all of the creative processes used to achieve an outcome. You should therefore constantly challenge your learners to examine their artwork, discuss and share their ideas with others, and bring learning to new levels of understanding. To achieve all of the above mentioned, assessment strategies should be: enable all learners to discover and build upon their own interests and strengths. Engage learners in assessing, reflecting upon, and improving their learning. Provide multiple indicators of learner performance. Affirm learners' different learning styles, backgrounds, and abilities. Assessment strategies should reflect the fact that experimentation, risk-taking, and creativity are valued. Enable you to assess both specific and overall tasks. Provide you with information on the effectiveness of the learning environment. Allow for collaborative setting of goals for future learning and communicate information concerning the learning with all partners, including the learners and their parents or guardians. What are inclusive assessment practices? Inclusive assessments is not about easy assessment, but rather about assessment practices that are fair, equitable, and without bias. Inclusive assessments create opportunities for learners to demonstrate their learning. This implies that you should use assessment practices that affirm and accommodate the learner's culturally, linguistic, and other diversities. Bear in mind that performances takes place not only in a learning context, but in a social and cultural context as well. In inclusive classrooms, learners with special needs have opportunities to demonstrate their learning in their own way and at their own pace, using media that accommodates their needs, because they may not move through the process in the same way as their peers. The criteria and methods of achieving success may be considerably different from those of their classmates. Assessment strategies in creative arts. As a teacher, you need to create ample opportunities for your learners to demonstrate their learning. This can be achieved by using different assessment strategies. In doing so, always ensure that your strategies are accessible to all learners. Assessment strategies can include observations, collaborative activities, and activities of a reflective nature. It's time to take a break and process everything that we have learned about assessment.